Located in Albuquerque's Old Town, in one of the oldest buildings in all of New Mexico, Church Street Cafe is one of those special, quaint places that warmly invites you and welcomes you to enjoy some of the best New Mexican cuisine you'll ever experience. From chili con queso to carne adovada to the homemade tamale plate and vegetarian rellenos, you're sure to enjoy every mouth-watering bite.
We come down here a lot just because of the atmosphere, sitting under the cottonwoods and listening to the water and that kind of stuff. It also gives you the opportunity to stroll through Old Town and kind of look at the different shops, and it's just kind of a magical place down here.
If you haven't been to Old Town in a while, you owe it to yourself to take a memorable trip back in time for one of your best meals ever, breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Church Street Cafe. Well, Marie, it's always a joy to come down to Church Street Cafe and spend some time with you. We just love the atmosphere down here, and the food is, of course, absolutely incredible. And I know that it's a treat for our viewers, too, to come in and visit.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
One of the things that I like about Church Street Cafe is that the food here is really more northern New Mexico than it is southern New Mexico. Can you explain to our viewers what the difference is?
Oh, well, it's actually northern New Mexican because of the way we do our chilies, and we use more vegetables like the calabacitas and the spinach and our colitas. And
so where a lot of people are accustomed to beans and rice with Mexican food, you use vegetables. So colitas is really a form of spinach, right?
It's a spinach with a little bit of chili piquin, red chili piquin, and onion.
And the calabacitas is mixed vegetables.
Yes, squash with corn and a little bit of green chili, and we steam it that way.
I'm going to take a bite here of your chile relleno.
That's the Old Fashioned Chile Rellenos.
And talk to me a little bit about this, because this is my favorite dish here, but it's not like a traditional chile relleno.
No, it's something that's done the old way. And back before they stuffed a chili with cheese and battered and fried it, they used to take shredded cheese, green chili, and shredded pork. You roll it into a ball and just kind of more like a croquette, and you batter it and fry it.
I don't think you can find anything better than this dish.
The
Old Fashioned
Rellenos,
Rellenos. It's
yeah.
one of my favorites. You're having a combination plate?
I am having a combination, and in the combination we have like a relleno. You know, we call it a vegetarian relleno because it has the way they make it now with the chili stuff with cheese. Right. We also put an enchilada and a tamale. The
restaurant has a very rich history. And am I correct in assuming this is one of the oldest buildings in Albuquerque?
It is. It is. Actually, the house was built in 1709, and it was a residence for 300 years. The same family has lived here for 300 years, the Ruizes. And it just kind of passed generation to generation. And I purchased it in '93, and I turned it into a restaurant so that everybody could enjoy the house.
Well, it's a great place to come.
Thank you.
And one of the other things that I wanted to touch on is it's not just a restaurant, it's almost like a museum and an art gallery too. So tell us about some of the things that you have here that people can see when they come in, because
a lot of Indian art and a lot of rugs and baskets and a lot of really old Indian art and rugs. My aunt, my mother's sister, used to wholesale Indian art and dealt with the Indians and all the different areas, and used to sell it in Denver at the wholesale place. So I have a lot of stuff that I've just kind of scattered all over the restaurant. There's some things from Redbird, there's old cheap blankets.
Where in Old Town are you?
I'm directly behind the church on Church Street, so it's easy to find.
Easy to find. Look for the cathedral, for the church, and right behind
right
there.
Behind it.
Well, and I know your mother lives here too, right?
She does. She lives right behind the restaurant.
And everybody here calls her Grandma, and she is here more than she's at home, isn't she?
She is. She is.
She's just a delight, and we're going to be meeting her a little bit later, too.
Yes, of course.
Terrific. And this year, you had quite an honor with your salsa, didn't you?
Yeah, we won first on our hot this year. And the SCOBY Awards that they have here were the Fiery Food Show. We were judged as first.
So the SCOBY is a scale that measures hot.
Yeah.
So how hot was hot for you?
I don't know. I guess it was hot enough.
Well, when you come in, you need to make sure that you, after dinner on your way out the door, you buy a little bit of the salsa because it's
Pick up a jar of salsa. It's always great on anything. You can put
Really
it on
incredible.
fish or just about anything. So.
Well, we're really excited to have the opportunity to cook with you today, and I think it's just about time that we head down to Builder Source Appliance Gallery, and you can get an apron on with Ginger and have at it, right?
All right, let's go down.